There are some places that don't demand your attention. They simply wait, quietly, patiently, as if time moves differently here. High above the plains of Maharashtra, hidden between winding roads, forests, and valleys, lies Panchgani, a hill town shaped by silence, old stories, and endless horizons. Mornings arrive softly here. Sunlight slowly spills across the mountains, through silver oak forests, over quiet homes, sleepy roads, and valleys that seem to stretch forever. Not far from here lies Bhilar, India's first village of books, a quiet place where stories live not only inside libraries but in the rhythm of village itself.
बरोबर. आता एक पलीकडे चमकणारी घरं दिसतात वरती तुम्हाला. हे भिलार गाव. रोडला तुम्ही बोर्ड वाचला वाचण्यासाठी नाव दिलं. काय माहिती का 1,500 घरात लायब्ररी आहे तिथे. जायचं पुस्तकं वाचायचं यायचं. महाबळेश्वरला जाताना 6 किलोमीटरवर फक्त भिलार गाव. असं आहे. तर हे भिलार गाव. समोर बघा एक काळ्या खोडाची झाडं दिसतात तुम्हाला. सिल्वर कोटिंग वरती दिसते. त्याला इंग्लिश मध्ये बोललं जातं सिल्वर, मराठीत बोललं जातं सिल्वर. हे 16 तास ऑक्सिजन सोडणारं गाव आहे.
And then there is the plateau, vast, open, almost unreal. A landscape so wide it makes people look small against it. Children run freely across the dusty ground. Horse carts move at their own unhurried pace. Long shadows quietly follows the evening sun. Nothing here seems in a hurry.
हा बघा हे समोरचं आहे ना हे घरं दिसतात मला वरती जंगल दिसतंय राजा हिंदुस्थानीचं पालन केलं गाव आता तुम्ही म्हणाल इथं कुठं ओरिजिनल उटी मैसूरला आहे म्हणजे राजा हिंदुस्थानी मध्ये चाचा चाचीचं जे लाकडाचं घर बनवलेलं होतं ना जंगलामध्ये तेव्हा इथं आम्ही सांजे टॅक्सी घेऊन जातो रोड इथं खाली आहे बघा आता इथं उतरल्यानंतर या रिलिंगवरनं तुम्हाला खाली रोड बी बघता येतो आणि आम्ही त्यांचं म्हणाल तर जास्तीत जास्त शूटिंग इथं झालं कारण त्याची काय फेवरेट जागा आहे पाचगणी त्याचं दुसरं लग्न किरण राव सोबत जे झालंय ना ते पाचगणीमध्ये झालेलं आहे त्याचा स्वतःचा बंगला इथं 2 घाटसाई मंदिराच्या थोडं पुढं गेलं की डाव्या हातात.
For decades, these hills have witnessed generations grow up among the clouds. Old boarding schools, stone pathways, colonial era buildings, and mountain air that somehow carries both nostalgia and calm. Panchgani doesn't try to impress you, and maybe that's exactly why it stays with you. And everywhere you look, the landscape keeps changing. Deep valleys disappear into layers of blue haze. Tiny villages rest beside calm waters. Cliffs rise suddenly from the earth, as if carved by time itself. From above, the world feels both enormous and strangely peaceful. Some places here feel cinematic, familiar, as though you have seen them before in memories, films, or dreams. Maybe that's why storytellers have always found their way to these mountains. But beyond the viewpoints and open skies, there's another side of Panchgani, older, quieter, more mysterious. Hidden within the rocks are the ancient Pandav Caves. Dark volcanic stone, cool air, faint echoes, places where myth and history slowly blend together. Inside these caves, time feels still. And for a moment, the noise of the outside world disappears completely. As evening begins to settle, the mountains soften into silhouettes. The valleys fade into mist. The wind grows quieter, and the last light of the day slowly disappears behind the hills. Maybe that's the real beauty of Panchgani. Not the viewpoints, not the landscapes, not even the history, but the feeling it leaves behind, a rare kind of stillness, the kind you carry with you long after the journey ends.